Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, elder bishops, elders and teachers of Great Millstone, and the like-minded men who may not be directly part of Great Millstone, but are following the 144% truth given to the apostles through their teachers from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom. Salutations to the elect men, women and children of the house of David. That's the tabernacle of David, the Akim and Akwath of the tabernacle of David, the elect. Shalom. Today I'm just going to go through a few scriptures inspired from a couple of videos that I've seen over the past few days. As you know, it's Pesach, it's a Passover. A couple of videos from the elder leader of Baltimore and Vegas sit down. So I'm going to put links to their videos, quickly highlight them after I've read the scripture, then put show you the videos quickly, and then put links into it after. I'm going to get straight to the scriptures. Yeah, and do an article that I found from a couple of days ago too. So the first scripture is straightforward, doesn't need breaking down, simple as, yeah. And I found more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands and bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. I mean, this was written by King Solomon, and the fact was King Solomon wrote that 1,000, so that 2,500 to 2,500. Let me just quickly get this. So lucky for this, forgot to get this up. When was so nearly 3,000 years ago, yeah? I mean, if you can receive it, King Solomon came back as Yahushai, who people ignorantly call Jesus, but that's not the point of this lesson. Yeah, so back to the scriptures. So what it's saying here is the woman can be more bitter than death, yeah? Down to 27. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one, to find out the account, which my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So a woman can be traps and snares. So account it in King Solomon's day, what it was then. Imagine what it's like now. So the point of this lesson is, be careful. Be careful, brothers. I mean, for me personally, the Lord's taken that spirit from me to deal with these women because too many experiences in my past. I mean, that's another story. But if you've got to deal with these women, just be careful, man. Just be careful, be circumspect. And I think that will be the title. Or be wary, at least. Same word, really. I mean, two different words mean the same thing, technically. That will be just be wary of these women. You know, the reason why I say it is because these videos, this one here, I'm going to get the other one first though. So this is the point there from defense of one body from the elder. So I'm going to put this in the description box. Yeah, the link to it, and that's his web page, YouTube page. So I'm going to put that in the description box. And this one here from the elder from Vegas sit downs. This is wait. Yeah, I'm going to definitely, Lord's will, I can put the links in because you need to watch these still because they're heavy duty. Yeah. I'm just quickly go to this article I found today. It's from the other day. It was online female. Yeah. I mean, this is the mindset. Those two videos will give you a better background. Yeah. But this article here will just give you a further evidence of the mindset of the modern female. Yeah, I'll put it that way, because these algorithms get butt hurt. Yeah, so I'm going to again put this article in Lord's will in the description box. I'm just going to mainly stick to scriptures on this, because if you don't, YouTube gets hurt. As many times I've watched Apostle Gabar go in and people get hurt, and then the page gets scrubbed. But if it's the way it is, that's the Lord's will. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So read the headlines. Woman who's realised she's in love with a man she's been seeing casually on and off for 10 years. Asked if she should break up his engagement to another woman, but is told she's selfish and life's not a rom-com. Basically, she's bitter, going into the scripture from King Solomon. She's now bitter because the guy, the simp, I'd say, end of the day, well, at the end of the day, knows personal circumstances, but the person, the man, the guy, allowed her to treat him like that. And there's no way. No, it's not going to happen, man. So, like I said, I'm going to put this article in the description box. I'm just going to quickly go to the scriptures. And Lord's will, I'll try and balance it out. But mainly the point is, just be wary, brothers. Be wary. And to you sisters that are doing the right thing, you're doing the right thing. Simple as, you know what I mean? So may Yahweh be still with you, Because there's sisters out there that do the right thing. But a good percentage of these, I'd say women, are just reckless. Simple as reckless, yeah? 26, so I'm going to get, where am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? Sirach, yeah. I'm in the book of Sirach. Ecclesiasticus 26. What am I starting? 25 actually. I put written down. It's 25. I'm going to go into 26. Starts at 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Yeah, I'm going to jump down to 60. These scriptures don't really need breaking down. They're straightforward. Straight to the point. And yes, they are in the Bible, people. 16, Ecclesiasticus, which is also the book of Sirach, 25 and 16. I'm going to read down to the end. 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. That's just plain and simple, man. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Yeah. Her husband shall sit among his neighbours, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. So basically, the husband, if you've got a wicked woman and the Lord's presented you with that wicked woman, then actually the scriptures go into the reason why. Yeah. But the man is sighing bitterly because of that wicked woman. All 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Yeah? So we just pray. I'm going to go into the scriptures rather than speak. I'm going to go into the scriptures because there's scripture in Proverbs 18 and 22. That said, Lord does bless. So I'll go into that in a bit, Lord's will. As 20, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age, so an old man climbing up a sandy bank, a sandy hill, is difficult, So is a wife full of words to a quiet man. So a woman that talks all the time to a quiet man is like drama. It's like, the man's sighing, 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. So don't get caught up in the beauty of her. Don't get caught up in her, and don't be tricked and stumble thereby. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Again, this is a lesson. Don't rely on a woman. Simple as that, because she'll turn it back on you. Yeah, I mean, I've got just an anecdotal example. I've got friends, and I always advise them, even my sons. Like my son's like 27. I'll always advise my son. My son's 27. Yeah, my stepson as well. But anyway, that's a different story. I always say to them, don't live with the woman in her house. Yeah, because as soon as it comes down to it, she'll kick you out. Because this is how these women are. So have your own place, do your own thing, and keep it separate if you can. Do you get what I'm saying, yeah? But my personal advice, it's just my personal advice, I wouldn't personally live with a woman in her house. And I definitely wouldn't get as in financial compensation from a woman, because she'll turn it back on you. Yeah, and that's what the scriptures are saying. Yeah, if a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Basically, she's got no respect. Yeah. 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A man that will not comfort a woman that will not comfort her husband is in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So a woman that doesn't back you up, technically. I'm going to this word abateth. I'm not sure about that word, abateth, okay? So the woman that doesn't back you up is not abateth. Abateth, there we are. Just be waiting for the storm to abate, to become defeated, become null or void. Example of abate. Decrease in amount. To become defeated or what's going on here? Abateth, meaning. I'm going to go to etymology. Where's etymology online? Get to this one. See what we got here. Here we are. Oh, no. It's not here. What's going on there? What's going on here? Just lucky for this. Abateth, Wiktionary. Here we go. Let's go there first. Abateth. Third person singular simple presentive indicative of a form of abate. Abate. English. The verb is derived from the Middle English verb abate, to demolish, knock down, to defeat, strike down, to strike or take down. Yeah. A wicked woman abateth, take down, the courage, maketh an heavy countenance. So basically, a wicked woman basically creates a sad man, as simple as, because she'll take your courage away. Yeah, she'll, press on you and just make you think negative thoughts type thing, yeah? Abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart, yeah? A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Yeah, Eve. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather board. So if you know she's like that, you know what I mean, don't give her a chance to take advantage. Right, I think there's a video, from one of the elders the other day where a man came back and basically found his wife in bed with another man, and he ended up shooting the man. Right, and he says, what have I done wrong? But in this wicked society, yeah, he's done wrong, but biblically, he hasn't done wrong. Biblically, because it's in the scriptures. Yeah, Leviticus, I think it's 20. around about 21, I think. But it's definitely in Leviticus, yeah? So like if I'm wrong, but the notes in Leviticus. Around about 20, I think, 20, 21. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. For further clarification of that, go to 1 Corinthians 7, chapter 7, and about the 28th verse, I think, where Paul goes into it. Where Apostle Paul goes into it. But we'll start trying to stick to the point next. We've gone a little bit longer than I thought I would. So, give it a bit of balance, yeah? Ecclesiasticus, Book of Sirach, 26, Kololo Yaba, Shimiashai, 144, the time. Blessed, Ecclesiasticus Sirach, 26 and 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. Yeah. So I'm going to end off with these couple of scriptures. I'm going to go to I'm going to use the blue letter, so Proverbs 31 and 10, and then end it off with Proverbs 18. Give it a bit of balance. The lesson here is just to, be circumspect when dealing with these women, these modern day women, because as King Solomon put it, he didn't find one in 1,000. Here we are. Proverbs 31 and 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Let's go into this word virtuous.
Strong's H2428. Chayil.
Yeah. Strength, might, efficiency, wealth, army, yeah? Go to this beginning word. Tremble, travail, to be anguished and pained. For the price, so if it's a strong woman, yeah, who will stick by you, her price is above rubies. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, but these are difficult to find. The scriptures is telling us these are difficult to find, and if they are, it's because, let's go to it, straight to it. If you do have one, clearly women are going to be saved. Yeah, in the tribulation to come and in the judgment, and when the elect are beamed up, clearly it's going to be women, because Israel's going to have to be born in the kingdom again. The newborn children will be born in the kingdom again. So women are needed for that. But what I'm saying at this point is just be circumspect, be wary when dealing with these with these women, full stop, because they're tricky, man. They're tricky. So that's just my perspective, and I'm just reading a few scriptures in relation to it, and an article and a few videos. So I'm going to end it with this. Here we are. Proverbs 18 and 22. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favour of the Lord Yahweh. With that, Lord's willing, it was edifying. Like I said, I'm going to try to remember, Lord's will, to put the elders from Baltimore and the elder from Vegas sit down, the head of Baltimore camp, and Vegas sit down. I think it's Karataz Akbar from Baltimore. And Salaki, I forgot the elder's name in Vegas. Sit down, yeah, but that's his video handle. So with that, I'm going to Lord's will put the videos in the description box. Go and watch them, because they're far more edifying than what mine is, but I'm just thought I'd bring out a few scriptures. So with that, I'd say Shalom. Lord's will, it was edifying. Shalom.